Hi, thanks for joining me. Something happened to my mom's lamp. The switch wasn't working properly. It's just a simple on-off switch. And so I have to replace this. I'd never done this job before. And it was brought to my attention that you need to pop this top section off. That, of course, was after I'd gone ahead and cut the felt off of here and thought you had to get in through here. And I twisted and turned this and twisted this around, and I saw some action going on, and this whole thing was loose. And at any rate, so really all you have to do here with this type of switch, this section can be replaced, right? Not rocket science, but to me, and I fix a lot of different stuff. I hate to say it, I never knew this, but you just, this section will just pop right out. Just be gentle with it. Now it's already been disconnected, and I already unscrewed it. That's why it came out so easily. But this is just a sleeve here, this gold part that covers it. Okay, so now we have the sleeve left. There's the old switch. The old switch, really, the only thing I see is the contacts, and the new one's a little bit better. Quite frankly, the switch doesn't seem any different. So I'm going to go ahead and reuse this sleeve, but use a new switch that I bought from the big box store. This will also give us a chance to do what I'm going to call a continuity test with a volt-ohm meter. There's a bunch of different ones available, so we won't get into that. But basically, you're going to look for the audible sign on whatever one you're using. Looks like it's showing up backwards here because I'm filming it this way. At any rate, though, see the audible sign on there? What that means is when your contacts, when it's continuous, it'll make a sound. So what I'm going to do is find out which of this part of the plug is the positive and which is the negative. Now, it doesn't really matter, I don't think, but I do know this, that is, the hot is the narrow one that comes in from your regular plug in your house, and that's your white is your common is the bigger one. But I'm just going to prove it here. So. Well, not really prove it, but I just want to show the continuity test. So I'm just going to hook the red one here to the narrow plug, okay? And then I'm going to tap the wire here. It's not that one. It's that one. So now we know that this wire is really for the hot plug. Like I said, I don't think it really matters. But this also gives us a little chance to show you how to do a continuity test just for the audible setting on the volt-ohm meter. So now we're ready to go ahead and we're going to install the new switch, just like any other plug, or the switch, I'm sorry. In this case, the gold is going to be your hot and the silver will be your common. We've already established where our hot is, so we'll just go ahead. It's a hook. It's a hook deal here. And I'm just simply hooking it on to the gold wire, the gold screw. Bear with me for a moment here. There we go. There's always one, right, that gives you a problem. Tighten that up. Then we've got our common here. Get that in there. Always putting downward tension on your wire when you're screwing it in, so you're kind of sort of pulling it down in basically. This positive one, this other one here is giving me a bit of trouble, so I'm just going to redo it. I really should have just took a little more wire out, but I didn't, and now I'm paying for it. There we go. That's what we're talking about right there. A little downward tension. Okay, tighten it up nice. Bring it home. Okay. So now we got our components in there. Stick that down in. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take our cap, and I'm going to put our cap back on, push it down a bit so it kind of snaps into place. Now our switch is in. So make sure it's firm. You gotta kind of give it a half turn. Okay, so now the bulb part where the bulb goes in. Okay, yeah, now it's popped in nicely. It turns. Here's an old, it's like 100 watt or something like that. Can't really read it. 72 watt, 120 volts. Alright, so there's the light bulb. And we are going to turn it on for the first time and see how she works after I just replace the switch. There we go. One more time. Turn it on, my beautiful assistant. And there you go. That is exactly how to go ahead and fix a switch on a lamp.